Good morning to each and every one of you. I want to thank you so much for joining us this beautiful Saturday morning, September 19, 2020. Welcome to the show called I Wake Up Like This on Radio Belizemix, your number one web radio. Streaming live on Mixcloud, YouTube, on Sector 9, on Belizemix.com, on Vimeo. We're on 6 platforms this morning, and we plan to have a good day today. Let me introduce you, the host, the queen of the show, Queen Lerna.
Good morning, world. This is a special day, you guys. You know, it's our celebration month, and we're going to have a great time. So, hello, world. How you guys doing, all my guests today? How you guys doing this morning? We have Carlton Brown, the soulful Carlton Brown that's in the house. We have Faron Smith, going by the name of Bar King. You guys are going to know all about his musical journey in the singing world, all right? And we have the legendary in the house, legendary Andren. Welcome, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me get this out. We want to say thank you to our sponsors, Little Belize Restaurant there in Inglewood. You guys give it up for Little Belize Restaurant. Yes. Proby's Tax and Accounting there on Crenshaw, you guys. Proby's Tax and Accounting. Give it up for Proby's Tax, you guys. Woo. And for those who love to ride real good, you guys, we have the perfect transportation. We have Carlton Executive Transportation that can take you around. Give it up for Carlton Transportation. And of course, you guys know the producer, the one that keep us going. Oh, where there's a will, there's a way.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Will Johnson and Radio Belizemix.
Thank you.
Also, we have the technical support, my daughter, Brianna Wood, also in the house today. And Dr. Tez, who always helped me out, and everyone else, you guys. And for the team song, no other than Mr. Michael Wagner and Mr. Cole McGregor. Give it up, everybody. All right, guys, we're going to have some fun. And before we get started, I need you guys to move a little bit. It's September celebration. So, DJ, can you just give us a little beat? I need these folks to just kind of move right now.
All right.
Celebration time, you guys. We ready?
Welcome to Belize, the land of the free by the Caribbean Sea.
Good morning to all of those who join us on YouTube, on Facebook. It's good to have you on board. Vimeo, Mixcloud, Sector 9. At 6 minutes after 11 o'clock on a beautiful Saturday morning, this is Radio Belizemix.
Join the line and wine. Join the line and wine. Join the line and jump up, girl. Join the line and wine.
Send a shout out to all the folks on YouTube. Sharon Pereira Avalas, good morning. Yamila Rana, Anthony Fuentes, Samuel Byrne, Priscilla Perez. Facebook, Sharon Biza, good morning, Karen Jones, Solia McFoy. Good morning to Samuel Byrne, Tesla, Teslane, Lilia Carl, Sally Mason, Sahira Saha, Charlotte, San Francisco, good morning on Facebook. The Juka crew on YouTube, Johnny Westbrook in Chicago, good morning. This is a Wake Up Like This. Sally Yeldell. Uncle Brad's, good morning to you. Miss Josephine Smith, good morning.
That in September in Belize will always be a glorious time at home. Jesus must always
Elaine Smith Proby.
that anywhere about we roam. That in September in Belize will always be a glorious time at home. So hail them, cheer them, let all our voices sing and praise them as we march and sing and shouting merrily the battle of St. George's Key. Hip hip hooray!
Cecil Maldini, Karen Jones.
Hip hip hooray! 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 Hooray!
Yeah, we're going to hand over the microphone now back to Miss Lerna Smith, the host of the show. Good morning, Miss Lerna. Go ahead. Good morning.
All right. I am warm, you guys. I hope you guys were moving to that beat. Yes, it's our 10th, it's our 21st, and we are celebrating, you guys. Right now, you guys, you got to bear with us. We have Carlton in the house, but he might be going in and out, but he will be with us. Right now, I think, can he hear us, Will?
I believe,
At
yes,
least?
I think you can. Yeah.
Yes. So, you guys, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it nice and smooth today. I need you guys to get familiar with some folks that you haven't heard from or seen in a very long time. We're gonna start it over here with the legendary, you guys. He's a Belizean musical royalty and legendary, you know, and he's famous. He's known for one of a famous song, We've Come a Long Way, singing with the Harmonettes, you guys. And in the house, we have no other than Alan Andren. He's going to tell us a little bit about himself, where he's been hiding. Alan, there's so many people been looking for you. And he's going to tell you a little bit about himself, and then we're going to get into some great questions for you. And if you guys have any questions that you want to call in, the number is 310-491-03.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we'll do that in the second half. I'm gonna have this scroll across the screen.
In
Yeah.
the second half,
Yeah.
12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. So, Alan, how are you? And welcome.
Well, I'm doing well.
Thank you.
well. I live up in Washington, right near the Canadian border. I am 80 miles away from the Canadian border in a small city about the size of Belize called Marysville. Lots of beautiful landscape. It reminds me a lot of Belize. And back when I was growing up, you know, much of Belize was basically underdeveloped. It was a third world country. Now it's got independence. It received independence in 1982. I was already residing in the United States. I've been in the United States for 41 years.
41 years.
United States in 1979. I am now 65 years old.
Wow, 65.
65. Carlton is probably a little older than me, maybe 69, 70. I am familiar with a lot of the old faces like Junie Crawford. You remember Junie
Of
Crawford?
course, of course.
Right, Judy Crawford.
Uh, Harry Shaw, Sam Hamilton, Pete Samuels, George Bowen, all singers in their own right. I take my hat off to Lord Rayburn,
Yeah.
Lord Rayburn in the house, all my family, located all over the United States and back in Belize. I say a big shout out to you. It's good to be here with you all. I love being with and by the way, Will Johnson is my cousin-in-law.
Hey,
That's true.
cousin-in-law.
Yes,
Small
yes.
word.
Hiding secrets, huh?
Yes, yes.
My
Yes, yes.
cousin-in-law, he's married to my cousin, Beverly.
All right, Miss Bev.
Yes, and I'm proud of you, Will.
Thank you,
got
sir.
a good thing going. And a big shout out to all you people out there in Radio Land.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be here with you. Touch bases again.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Right,
having me.
Right, and in the meantime, while we hear, is there anyone special right now besides what you just mentioned that you would like to thank or give thanks to, so that we don't be pressured at the end, so you can get it out now at this time? I know you already shout out to all the great legendary vocalists of your time,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
somewhat
Well,
around your era.
I don't know if you guys remember a guy by the name of Nelson Diamond.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
He's from Stan Creek, originally from Stan Creek, and he was instrumental in molding me and mentoring me when I first started. He hired me on even when I was still in high school. He says, on one condition only. He said, you got to make sure you keep up with your grades, son. You have to make sure you get your parents' consent. And it worked out pretty good. I stayed with him for about 2 years. He's passed on. Another person who's also passed on that really inspired me is Pete Matthews.
You hear me?
Pete Matthews played saxophone. But I remember these guys that were always practicing. It seemed like they practiced 24/7. And I wanted to be like that, They were like trying to master their craft, to excel at it. And so they inspired me to excel. And one of the guys that I'm most impressed with was Junie Crawford. Junie Crawford.
Yes, of course.
Was, well, he still is a renowned musician. Back then, he used to be the guy who would compose and put the music together. The lead band member was Junie Crawford in the Lord Rayburn band. And I understand he's over there in the Bahamas right now.
In the Bahamas, right.
Yeah,
he was on
shout out
he was on the show.
You really inspired me, brother. You were always there, hard work. And thanks for your input. Thank you.
Right. Oh. Right. Will.
I'm
okay,
here.
and
I'm
you,
here.
you. Yes. We have a little.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Connection. Are you still there, Alan?
Yes, I'm still here.
Alan.
Yes.
Right. You mentioned Nelson Diamond and a lesson learned. We have a young producer, singer, actor, and everything in the house that is listening to the legendary right now. Mr. Faron Smith is in the house. So this is really good that we mixed him in with you guys today. Pete Matthews, who is that? Can you tell us a little bit about Pete also on your journey?
Pete Matthews came from the Messengers, the band called the Messengers. Him and Ulight Henderson, I don't know if you've ever heard of Ulight Henderson. He's one of the original, I call him soul man. Ulight used to sing a lot of Otis Redding songs, but him and Ulight Henderson came up from the Messengers and joined up with Glenwood and the Telegrams back then.
Right.
I sang lead with Glenwood and the Telegrams. Me and my good brother, I can't place his name right now, but you all know who I'm
That's
talking
okay.
about. Ernest Tilly.
Right.
And so back then, Pete Matthews played saxophone. That,
Okay.
that was his instrument. And he was one of the best saxophone players in the house. As a matter of fact, in the line of musicians, I'd consider him legendary. This man used to always be practicing. This man would practice 24/7. And that really inspired me because he was a hardworking musician. And by the way, that's all he did. A lot of the other musicians had jobs on the side, but Pete Matthews was totally dedicated to his music. And I respect him for that. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come back with a lot more questions for you, but in the meantime, Will, do you have something queued up that the audience can hear? One of his songs or anything back?
Oh, sure, from Mr. Allen. Oh, sure, man, of sure. Sure.
Yes, we got to hear something from him.
Believe me, my darling, I'm falling for you. You can be the sweetness of my happiness. I will be with you forever true. Oh, please accept the love I give to you. My heart is open wide for you to stare inside. Don't tell me, don't stop that. What I'm telling you, honest I do, I'm in love with you. Oh, please, my darling, don't tell me, don't stop that. Believe me, I'm in love with you. Honest, I do. I will be with you forever true. Oh, please accept the love I give you. My heart is open wide for you to stare inside. Oh, please, don't tell me, don't stop that. For what I'm telling you, honest I do, I'm in love with you.
The voice of the legendary Alan Andren right here on Radio Belizemix. Go ahead, Alana.
That's the Lover's Zone.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. Can
Yes.
you tell? Yes. Remember them days? You have all those folks just screaming, didn't you? Just screaming. Okay. One more question, Alan, before I go over to Mr. Faron Smith. I was trying to get a question over to Mr. Carlton. Um, those were the days. You were playing that song. You sung that with the harmonettes.
Yes, that was
Is that
written by Mr. Wagner himself.
oh, that was written by Mr. Wagner.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
So, do you
the
have
other
any
songs,
original?
yeah, a few of the other songs were written by Norman Nissigeri.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure where Mr. Wagner is right now, probably in Los Angeles. But he was an older gentleman.
Right, Mr. Joe Wagner.
The songwriter.
The
And
late, yeah.
yeah. And we composed the music. He wrote the song. Several of the songs on the Till Daylight album were our own composition, in the sense we put the music together. A big shout out to Cecil Gillett. He's the guy you can hear on the keyboards in the background. He was pretty huge.
Okay.
In helping us put the songs together. They were recorded in Los Angeles, California, back in 1974.
1974.
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys, you see, we are actually bringing to the forefront some of a legendary that's been in retirement. And you guys know it was a task to pull them out, but we are able to. So we do appreciate, them coming out. I want to thank Mr. Patrick Barrow, all right, and Mr. Belide Morris. Oh, these are legends that have our back with pulling out these type of music and all the music and information that we need. So we thank you, Mr. Patrick and Belide Morris, our journalists. You guys, appreciate. All right, we're gonna be losing Carlton in and out. We're sorry for that, you guys. Can he hear me, Will?
Not yet. I'm gonna get him on the phone line. But in the meantime, let's
yet.
talk to Faron. Yeah, Pharaoh
Okay,
King.
so just bear with me. We're gonna have some fun, and he's gonna come and talk to you guys. So just bear with us on that. Right now, we're gonna take it over to a young to Mr. Faron Smith, and he is going to tell you a little bit about his journey from the age of 15. He's going to give us a little history and his transition back into what he loved. He was always a singer. He can sing, but he strayed away from that. And now he's back, and he's going to tell you a little bit about his journey and some things that you guys don't know about the young man that's been working so hard with the community. Go ahead, Mr. Faron Smith.
Morning.
Hey, Faron.
Morning, Faron.
Like this morning.
Yeah, wake up, sir.
Yes. First of all, happy Independence
Yeah, right.
and worldwide. Happy Independence.
Yes.
It's our time.
I know the man who put us out there. We can hear you.
Yeah, no. We may have to get ready for go on bad tomorrow. For sure.
Yeah.
Tomorrow was the day.
Yeah. We may have to go on bad out there, Inglewood in front of Little Belize, and just all the Belizean culture, Belizean everything Belizean you could find in LA would be there. You know what I mean? So we definitely may have to march and be festive, and will me on the strike up out there.
Yeah, you got that right.
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't do that this time. But you're gonna be entertaining us with a little virtual situation that we're gonna talk on, right?
Yeah,
right.
yes.
And Faron, you can you hear me?
Yes.
You stated that you live in Belize for like 19 years, and then you begin performing, with some very great people behind you. Can you tell us a little bit about those folks that influenced you to get into the performing thing
Okay.
that you love so much today?
Yeah, well, I come from a music family, right? So, I come from Matt Gregors and Bamike Bandula and you know, and so my household, we it would be like one everyday thing where people to sing, people to dance, and you know, uh, I actually learned for dance from I learned for dance from a lot of different people, but I learned how to choreograph from one of my cousin. Her name is Melissa McDougall, and
Mm-hmm.
she was a part of the M Girls, and the M Girls used to sing, that like everywhere, like you know what I mean. There were like three sisters,
Yeah,
and
yeah. I actually had them do backup vocals for one of a song that I did on one of my albums. So they were good, really
And
good.
girls?
Mm-hmm.
girls. Yeah. You know who's one of the M girls? Misha Steele. We had Misha in
Right.
2018.
Yeah. I'm planning to get her on the show as soon as we can. But many, can you hear? Many does not know that you were this great dancer, winning talent shows and across Belize. So we see Faron. This is the reason for a wake up like this. We see you, Faron, and there's a lot of people does not know Faron Smith. This is the reason why I want you to just kind of tell them. He was a great dancer. Can you tell me the style of dance that you were doing back then?
We did like popular dance, like a lot of dance hall stuff. In the beginning, a lot of dance hall and a lot of hip hop, and eventually we started to like put in punta, soca, and everything like that into it. So
Mhm.
it all started from one of the first parties I ever been to in my life was like one of my friends, they had a party in at the night time, one nighttime
Mhm.
party, and when we get to the party, I just made a dance, and so this young lady, she called for she brother over and show him me. So I was like, all right. So he can dance next to me. Boom. After that, he liked how I dance. He put me in his group. But the problem was that he put me at the back of the group. You know what I mean?
You were the black sheep. You get to the back, right?
So the first show actually, I did at the way at the back of the stage. That them the only show I ever did at back of the stage. You know what I mean? So,
So what? How did you work your way up to be this great dancer and the front line, like you told me?
well, a friend of mine became student council president at Palote, and
Mhm.
she started to when she threw the variety show, we'd walk home one day, and I said to her, look, I said, give me a spot in at the show, like you know what I mean? I'm a come perform. She'd like, wait, you, because everybody think I shy and everything, right? So
Because you've been in the back, right?
so then she'd like, okay, I'll give you a chance. So she gave me a chance, and when the show come, by the time the show come, it was just me and one more person, right? The same guy, and my friend R.I.P. to him right now, and so when we got dance, the first move that I did, the sister run for pull me off at the stage. I wanted the girl left at Palote, call I tackle the sister right straight into the whole crowd and make sure that I could make continue dance. So because that happened now, that make I famous all throughout all the high schools and
Oh, okay. Everybody was flocking to you, right? So you took charge. Now the girls, they love you. So
yeah.
that was your dancing career, right?
Well,
So
it lasts from 13 to 19. I believe I've never been defeated in any contest, any competition.
Oh no, me and you have to go one on one.
Excuse me,
No,
Will.
no.
I believe I've never been defeated.
Why?
And I
Challenge.
still win as the pepper seed.
Me
king.
and you have to go one on one, my brother. Oh yes, one on one. Oh yes.
I understand Will was a dancer too.
Oh,
so
yes.
Watch it.
Back
We're
in-
gonna have that
back-
contest
back in
yet
the-
on
back-
a wake up like this.
Back in the days with my bellas and my superfly. Think that joke?
Superfly.
All right.
And your platform shoes.
Correct? Challenge is on that. All right. I know you've been through that dancing career. You also way back in we're gonna move forward in 2004. you were you were in the Navy, and then you came home and you got back into the music world, right? And you got some great things happening within that time. So I want you to take us a little bit about the dance group, I mean the singing group with your brothers, the one that you form, and then what does that name means, the Plaga and all that stuff. Can you take us a little bit so people can understand that, you just didn't show up yesterday with your new CD? All right. So
Yeah.
can you take us
Okay.
back to 2004 and the Plaga era?
Yes. Okay. Before that, I just want say one more thing about the dancing. Right. You see that in that era in a Belizean entertainment, dancers were headlining
Okay.
our show. Very important to put that out. Because now there's not a lot of dance groups, but believe it, back in the 90s, dancers were headliners. You could ask everybody. Faron was a headliner. So, you know what I mean? You have to present for the dancers.
I know I
right?
said nothing,
The
Mr.
dancers
Lerner.
that like being shy. So, I
Will
want
they watch you?
you to know, back in the day, dancers were headliners in the show, okay? All right?
That's
So
right.
take them out there, bring out the dancing,
Of course.
you know? So, anyways, after I get out the military, I'm a miss home bad, so I come back to LA, which was where I could find a Belizean community, which to me was like the closest thing to home, right?
Right.
And I have a lot of family here, so it felt great. I could eat rice and beans and all of that. You know what I mean?
That's how you're thinking about.
But then when I get to LA, my older brother get bent. He already, he was already established in the music industry already,
Established.
both in Belize
Okay.
and out here. He put out so many albums, hip hop wise, and so when I get back, he used to throw beats to me. I'd be like, hey, write something. He always like encouraged me, my other brother Ja, to write. So we made it right, and we started jump on like dance hall, and then we started meet up to different people, and at the same time, we got at school, right? So um,
Mm-hmm.
we just made it do. We meet up to Louis Reyes. We meet up to Miss Glenda, and Asiatic and Stamina. That whole Belizean movement when it happened in LA,
Mm-hmm.
and so instead of dancing, we started to sing instead, right? And do original songs only all the time, right? And so we would get on Belizean artists that come.
Okay, and you who was the writer with those? You was the writer?
Actually, three
You
of
was the writer on those songs that you came up with?
me,
Three of
John,
you guys.
and a friend of ours, Derek Nemhard, call himself Blessed Child.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how it started
Okay.
in LA. So we would have to try
And-
get on the stage, and you know what I mean. And we meet up to people like that's how I met Fred. That's how I met Stamina. That's how I met Louis. That's how I met Miss Glenda. And Miss Eva.
Right.
Eventually,
Those
everybody
were the people in the community.
that put me on. Well, they put me on.
Right.
You know what I mean. So they put on a lot of people. They're not the OGs. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, I those people would like, give me a chance. I would up on the stage, and sometimes we'd wait out for a long time, and then Fred say, you know what, we're not going on, Faron, we're not going on, let's go. And a man still wait, So
Well,
Okay.
it turned out to be something good for you, Faron, because you've done
So-
excellent since then.
yeah, you had to work your way up in that LA.
Right.
because
And who-
no
and-
matter if you're famous before, you had to work your way up in that LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So and the Plaga, who came up with the name the Plaga, and what does that name mean? So the people know
I
the
come up with the
Plaga.
name the Plaga. and
The
it
group
means,
that you guys had.
oh, sorry. Yeah, I come up with the name the Plaga, and it means the plague. And what happened was we had a lot of different people from different countries, the music that we were doing, and it was just like reggae and dancehall, right? But we had like Mexican guys, they rapping in Spanish, and we have Belizean rapping in Creole, and we have American they rapping American English, you know what I mean? And put it all together on one.
Okay.
And then we would perform like Hollywood and downtown.
All right.
Basically.
Okay. We're gonna let the people know that also music and movie. These guys were making some great movies. Can you tell us a little bit of the movies that you guys came up with? I want you to take us through all the great movies you guys made with your brothers to put those out, and then we're going to come to the new music that you're currently doing and what's happening today. Okay.
So can
you tell us a little bit about the movie world, the Belizean movies?
What happened is we completely switched.
Can you hear me?
We switched from reggae music to cultural music, right? So we would touch Punta, Brockdown, Paranda, you know what I mean, Ali Soka, something like that. And so when we did that, then we started to get more popular in LA and throughout the diaspora, right? So one day, we start to meet people that do like community work and stuff like that, right? And then they would always tell me about like, what they want to see in the future, you know what I mean? Like where our community should go. This is where we need to take it. You know what I mean? If we do work, this is how we could put the community in this spotlight. And so we, one day my we used to go do background work for get into the acting world and stuff like that, right? And and so the more we would do it, like, we get further and further and further and know more information, you know what I mean, call times and everything. So
so you guys gather up. You guys gather up all the information, all the connection, and so you guys were able to get all the connection and information that you wanted to come out with some great movies. Can you just label the 3 movies right now? And I'm going to try to catch Carlton while he is in, and then I want to hit your new CD so that Mr. Johnson can play one of your songs right now so they can be familiar with it. So as far as the movies that you guys came out with, can you just tell the audience those movies?
Okay. So the movies are States, which is like the first movie that we end up get distribution and all of that stuff worldwide, and could be real, the world, right? And then we had Bank after that, and then
Bank, and
then we had Hogan, which the Fighter's Prayer, and then we had Good Cop Bad Cop. So
all right,
four movies.
4 movies.
Find those,
you guys, I just want to let you guys. Just want to let you guys know, if you didn't see those movies, they were great production coming out of these young producers. So if you guys haven't seen them, can they still see them? Can they still get them for run?
Yeah, they are available. They are available on
internet. Freezing up also. All right, guys, we're gonna go over, and Mr. Johnson.
Yes, I'm here.
We're gonna take one of Faron's song.
Yeah, we're gonna bring the Corona song right now, Miss. Yeah, we're gonna play the.
We're gonna play one of your song, and then you're gonna tell us all about that CD.
Okay.
Hey, Faron, this one you might do live, Faron? Huh?
Yeah, that
all right, well then.
You want to do live?
Yeah, let him do live. Let him do right live.
Let's have some fun.
All right, let's go, Pharaoh King.
Let him do live. Let's have some fun right now.
Roll it.
Let's have some fun. All right, you guys, here he comes, Pharaoh King.
Yo. First of all, happy independence to all Belizeans. If you're in on the live right now, like I see, put up a lone Belizean flag. Lord Belizean flag is playing on the live right now.
Lower the music a little bit, Faron. Yeah, right there.
We good?
Yes.
We good?
Yes.
Hey, I went to the store for toilet paper and water. But when I get there, they line me there wrong the corner. I call up my wifey to tell her the world gone crazy. She tell me fi hurry come home, it's a state of emergency. They put up a lockdown. They put up a quarantine. They put up a lockdown over COVID-19. Oh, Corona, 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 oh, Corona, you mash up me life. Oh, Corona, 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 oh, Corona, you put me plans on ice. Then put up a lockdown. Then put up a quarantine. Then put up a lockdown over COVID-19. Yes. Happy Independence Day to our Belizeans out there. Corona can't stop this rock down party. Yo.
Hey, stop it.
Full damn house. Wife in new job as a teacher just ain't working out. First day of school, she beat up all of the students. Call the school board, it's a state of emergency. Then put up a lockdown. Then put up a quarantine. Then put up a lockdown over COVID-19. I hit up my side chick to see if I could come over. She tell me no matter, I did social distance. I hit up my baby mama, see if I could come over. She tell me no, you're not an essential worker. They put me on lockdown. They put me on quarantine. They put me on lockdown over COVID-19. Oh, Corona, 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 oh, Corona, you mash up me life. Oh, Corona, 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 oh, Corona, you put me plans on ice. The bars then close because of Corona. The schools up on lockdown because of Corona. We have to wear masks because of Corona. There's no celebration because of Corona. Oh, Corona, oh, Corona, oh, Corona, you mash up me life. Oh, Corona.
All right. All right.
All right. I see you, Alan. I see you. Corona. All right, Mr. Faron Smith, can you tell us a little quickness about that song, the Corona song? All right.
Carlton, we're hearing you in the background, Carlton.
Yes, sir.
We can hear him now.
Yeah, when you're talking about
Carlton.
while you're talking in the background while other folks are talking, we're hearing you, Carlton.
Pardon me?
I said when you're talking in the
hearing you,
background,
Carlton.
we're hearing you when other folks are talking right now. Yeah.
All right.
So let's go to Carlton
Brown
and
coming up next.
Miss Lerna, if you don't mind, please. Go ahead, Lerna. Go ahead, Lerna.
Talk to me.
Lerna Smith.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Can we? All right, Faron, Corona. Can
Yes.
you tell us?
What I want us to do right now, Faron, if you don't mind, let us go to Carlton right now since he's available, and then we could always come back with Faron because Faron internet is stable, but we need to catch Carlton when we can, if you don't mind. No?
Okay.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Hi, Carlton.
Hi there.
Hi, Carlton.
Go ahead.
How are you?
Go ahead.
I would
ahead,
like you
Carlton.
to say hi to the folks out there that. Yes, you guys. Just a little technical difficulties on his end, but we will try to get him in. In the meantime, Mr. Johnson, can you play? Do you have one of Carlton's song ready so that the folks can get familiar? Hi, Carlton. There you are. Hey.
All right.
Welcome.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi. The soulful Carlton Brown.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
are you? Yes, yes, yes.
Still
There's
fantastic.
a lot of folks like in my age range or younger don't know about Carlton,
Fantastic.
the soulful Carlton. Can you tell them a little bit about who Carlton is and where you been, Carlton? Because there's so many people that was asking for you. Can you hear me? Right. Can you say hello to the folks and just let them know who you are and where you've been, and then I have a few questions for you. Can you hear me?
Going coming just now.
Yes.
Going coming.
Yes.
Say it again.
All right, you guys, this is the soulful Carlton Brown. He's been living here in the U.S. for over 45 years, so he's here today, you guys, to say hello. Carlton, can you hear me? He's gone again, you guys. Anyhow, that is the soulful Carlton Brown. Many of you guys know of Carlton, and you've seen him in action. It's been 45 years of doing music, soulful music, okay? And you guys know Otis Ridden. He sing like him, you guys. So if you know Carlton, I am hoping that he comes back. If you know Carlton, you guys were making babies with his songs. Okay. Yeah. So is he there?
I'm here.
Carlton.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, I know. He was a soulful. He was not just named soulful Carlton Brown for no reason.
Yes, sir.
'Cause I'm from a different breed. She's kind and faithful, my woman, and unchangeable as can be. No one can see why she loves me, but she loves me. That's why she stays, my woman, my good woman. I said I'll make it up to her someday. I feel her pain deep inside every time I make her cry.
Miss Lerner, we have M. Carlton on the line. Go ahead and talk to him, please. Miss Lerner?
I see the look of love in her eyes. There shines a light of understanding, but let her down in so many ways. My woman, I said I'll make it up to her someday.
Queen Lerner, we have Carlton on the line. Go ahead, Queen Lerner.
Hi, Carlton. Hi, Carlton.
All
All
right,
right,
all
all
right.
right, all right. That was beautiful. That was beautiful,
Thanks
you
for that.
guys.
Thanks for
So,
that. That's
Carlton, can you
beautiful.
take us back and give us a little history about working with the Mighty Sparrow, Lord Raven, the Harmonettes, and the Belize Melody Swingers?
Yeah, it's been a long road indeed. I did my first thing with Hominids. That was in '76, and I worked with them for about 6 months. Then after that, I quit, and I went to Mexico City with Morgan and the Impressions, and did my first recording. Then after that, I went to LA. I worked with a band out there for about a month. Left, came to New York. Worked with another band out here, BH Connection, leasing guys. And then that's when I was able to get in with the Mighty Sparrow, 1982. And then another Belizean guy playing the drums, Buckley. And he pulled me in. And so after that, I was doing backup singing and percussions. I would travel that whole summer. We did a Mad Square Garden gig, which I usually have every Mother's Day. And that was very impressive for me. I said, wow, I've heard so much about it, So here I am. Wow. But I kept on going. That wasn't it. I kept up when the tour was finished. There was a place in the Bronx. Boston Road Bar Room. I went there, and Millie Jackson used to sing there. I went there and won first prize 3 consecutive weeks in a row. After that, they told me I can't enter no more. So I kept on going. I went to England, New Jersey. That's where I met my good friend Peggy. Peggy was doing a show in Inglewood, and at the Cantus. And I went there and won that show again. And then she had me on cable TV for a year. And I left from there, kept on going. And I met my friend Jeff Gillett. We worked together for quite some years. We're still very, very close friends. We call ourselves the GOGs. We did a cassette together, Sweet, Sweet Woman, I Need Someone, Carter from Juanita, some nice songs. After that, I kept on going. Along the way, that's when I met some guys at ECY from and he was with a band and worked with them for some time. After that, I skipped on again, and that's when I met the Belizemix Swingers. I got with them, and they're the longest band I ever stayed with, 5 years. After '96, we went to Belize, we played in Belize. After the 10th, the horse race, remember that? And my friend was down there, Chuck Gladden. I worked with him at the pool house, Penn Time. And the club up on 2 miles on the road, I forgot the name of it, the Lumber Yard, we played there. Me and Chuck Gladden, he had a little one-man band. And a friend, Sankey, both of us went and we worked with Chuck for that night.
Okay.
After that was it, I guess,
All right. I know your journey spanned over 45 years. So we have a lot. I know you've done a lot. But can we touch bases on your third CD? Your third CD entitled Carlton Brown, Tell It Like It Is, because of
the
your
third one is I Believe in Love Again.
Yeah.
Tell It Like It Is the second one.
Right.
I Believe in Love Again that's the last year I did, which was the third one. That came out in 2011.
Okay.
And that is very nice, and it's catchy, and it's out there. It's out there. You just have to come in here to land.
Okay.
It's out there. I get response back from Germany, Japan, Australia, all over, get feedback and kind of.
Right.
So
I
to
hope.
have some good songs in there, some very good songs. One very good song I wish I could play, which is that song was made for a time like now. The name of that song is This Song. It's a reggae song, and I had Dylan McGregor, who was doing the rapping on it.
Okay.
From Vicky. That's a beautiful song you ought to hear.
All right.
It's on this the last CD.
Right. Okay. So, Mr. Johnson, I'm hoping that everyone can hear him well. Can we just play another song for Carlton, and then we're gonna take it back to our legendary.
This is the song he's talking about. This song.
Right there.
Sing it in New York City, yeah. And I'm gonna sing it in LA. I'm gonna sing it to my brothers and my sisters, don't you know? I'm gonna sing it every place I go. Whoa, I've got this song that I just made. I've got this song that I just made, and I'm gonna sing it all over town. It's been so long I've been wanting to tell you, my children, there are many things I've got to say. 'Cause when you think it's peace and safety, don't you know, a sudden destruction take your plans away. Yeah, I've got this song that I just made. I've got this song.
The music there of Carlton Brown, Lorna Smith. Go ahead.
All right, you guys.
Good job,
Thank
good
you
job.
so much, Carlton. All right, we're making this work. We're making this work, you guys. We just bear with us. We're making this
Yeah,
work.
she can hear you, Carlton. Go ahead.
All right. I just want to make the record straight that then I want to thank first, likewise, thank everyone for the condolences when I lost my wife March 29th, which was the closest thing to my heart.
Condolences to you, sir.
Very hurtful. And I appreciate all the wishfulness and keep on praying that I continue this journey that I am. So I thank you very much for that, very much, for all those people.
Mm-hmm.
All right? She was the love of my life. My wife.
All right, we hear that. Condolences to you, sir. Okay.
Thank you very much, brother.
All right. Carlton, thank you so much. Hang in there right now. We're taking it over.
Appreciate that.
We're taking it over to Mr. Allen, our legendary. We got to ask him a few more questions and play a couple more of his songs, and then we're able to get some call in. All right. So, Allen, I know you guys, we have so many great legends, and you name quite a few of them, like Ernest Stillett and, Lord Rabin, Anthony Richards, and all of them. But this is one question I have for you and Carlton. Have you guys ever, yes, great legend. But this is one thing I had never heard currently or back then. Have you guys ever thought about collaborating? Have you collaborate with any of those legends? I mean, this gonna go for you and Carlton. You guys are so good, but
well, my life's journey is kind of strange because me and Carlton actually are very good friends, and we communicate on Facebook and everything. But it's not that I lost interest in professional music business. And in 1983, I became a Christian, and I retired from teaching in the year 2000. But when I became a Christian, the whole focus of my life changed in the sense that I started singing gospel in the church. I understand Carlton did one gospel song, yes, but we never discussed community collaborating together, basically because it was something I felt that at that point wasn't in the cards for me. I sing gospel in the church. I work with a group called Celebrate Recovery, and they run a 12-step program that goes worldwide. And I work out of the state of Washington with them to rehabilitate prisoners to, so it's an outreach program. They also deal with Alcoholics Anonymous and NA, drug addicts, and people like that, to help get them back on their feet. And if you guys want to make any donations, you go to m4church.com and text give and text specify CR, and all donations are accepted. And I love what I do. It has given my life meaning and purpose. I still love all types of music, particularly rhythm and blues and reggae. But like I said, my focus has changed. No offense to anyone or anybody. It was just a choice that I made. And basically I've remained out of the limelight for a good 30 years. And
30 years out of the limelight. Yes. Guys, we have someone that's been out of the limelight here with us today. Amazing. Thank you.
Yes. And Will Johnson got in touch with me through his wife.
Thank you.
And I said, yes, I'd do this.
We're glad you accepted.
All the legendary greats like Carlton Brown, and we have young Pharaoh King coming up. I take my hat off to you. Keep going. You run into obstacles along the way, but keep doing what you're doing. Just keep it clean. I say to all the younger generation, whatever you do, don't forget that you might meet an angel in disguise. Be kind to everyone that you meet. Be loving towards your fellow human being. And don't forget your roots,
right.
Because we come from good stock. Belize people are good people, hardworking people, and they're all over the world, and they're doing well. We come from an underdeveloped country, but that does not mean that we're a backwater people. We are great, like I said, good culture, strong history, good backbone, and it's a good platform to start off from. My sister, Zoila, she's got a PhD, she's got a master's, she's got a bachelor's, and and I take my hat off to her. My brother Butchie, he's an engineer. I'm a retired school teacher. But like I said, keep doing what you're doing, young people. It's a very good thing that, you're in a land of opportunity, right. A land of milk and honey. And just keep doing what you're doing,
Wow.
Miss Lerna.
All right, Faron, you hear that?
Right.
Yes. Thanks very much.
Miss Lerna, there's a very popular song from Mr. Alan Andren that I want to play right now, if you don't mind. It's called Marianne.
All right.
Yeah, Marianne.
I will bring you diamonds for your hair and a cloak of gold so fine. I'll wake you from your slumber with a silver bell and a ring for your little finger, Mary Ann. There are some who say of the sailing man that his life is free and wild, but this love that leads me to the setting sun, and I long for your arms, Mary Ann.
The love ballad of Mary Ann from Alan Andrew. And we have a caller on the line, Miss Lerner. Caller, go ahead, caller.
Good morning, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Alan, this
Yes,
is one
sir.
of your brother from Castle Street.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I always trying to remember Harmonet, Andren, where the hell is he? Man, but praise the Lord, I saw you.
Yes.
It is good.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown, you know we are brothers too. But to remind you good who's speaking to you all, and I Potter, one of the footballers, because you know all of us on Kansas Street used to play football.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was a
So,
goalie.
man, it's up.
I didn't know how to move the ball for nothing. I could have never made a center forward. I would have failed terribly at it, but I was a goalkeeper. Nothing could get past
those
me.
was the days. But I know a lot of other people want to give them respect on calling to give their show. But God bless you. And you touch my heart. Yes, because I am a child of God too. I'm not the way I used to be. Praise Jesus.
Thank you for calling, caller. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Another song from Alan Andren quickly. While the callers call in. Here we go.
Walking down that street this morning, feeling fine, nothing on my mind. I recall the organ playing, most of all, church bells ringing. Ding, down, ding, you're the nicest thing that ever happened to me. Ding, down, ding, you're wearing my ring, so that every busybody could see. You're wearing it round, I'm saying it loud. If you should ever leave me, darling, I'll turn this whole milk and honey town upside down, searching. And may the man who steals your tender heart this day spread wings like a bird and fly far, far away. Ding dong ding, you're the nicest thing that ever happened to me. Ding dong ding, you were in my ring, so that every busybody could see. You're wearing it proud, I'm bragging it loud. Ding dong ding, you're the nicest thing that ever happened to me. Ding dong ding, you were in my ring, so that every busybody could see. You're wearing it proud, I'm saying it loud. Hey, hey, I'm a happy man. Hey, holding my baby's
The voice of the great Alan Andren on Radio Belizemix, along with Carlton Brown and Faron King and Queen Lerner. Go ahead, Queen Lerner.
All right. Ding dong ding. Great song. Do we still have that voice going, Mr. Allen?
Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, I've never lost touch with my musical roots. I work in the church right now. I sing lead. We have a band.
Okay.
It's a predominantly white church. I live in a predominantly white community. And believe it or not, I'm the only black person in the church. But I mean, we're all the same, you know, and I look at all the stuff that's going on in the United States. We never had any racism back in Belize. And I consider every human being important, and I wish it would all go away, you know. But yeah, I still do sing, and I also play drums, and I also run the soundboard.
Right, engineer.
So that's what I'm doing right now in the church. And like I said, I work with the group Celebrate Recovery in this region to help people. It also includes people in the church who want to make avail themselves of the program. And, you know, people may have a problem with weight. They may have a problem with pornography. Different issues, you know, they may have a problem with lots of things. Shopping, you shop too much, you know, we'll take you. You know, you can't think positive about yourself. You put yourself down, you know, that's an issue. You know, people suffer from all kinds of things, low self-esteem.
Right.
You know. So we take everybody and we try to help them along, you know.
Right. Since we have a young artist in the house, Faron, do you have any question for the legendary?
Sure. First of all, I want to say, Mr. Allen, thanks, because you're responsible for my ma and a lot of people in her generation being born.
Yeah.
So thanks for that, guys. You're smooth.
I do
smooth,
have
OG.
right.
Yes. Those were, you know, I cannot excuse myself for my past behavior, and you know, I'm not making any excuses. I have 8 children. Some I'm not aware of. You know, and I'm being transparent with you. You know,
All right.
I was, you know, a different person, but
Yes.
the same. I look back at those days and I said, man, you know, if I could change it, you know, go back and change, go back in the hands of time and change it, you see? But we don't have that that chance. But God gave me a second chance unto you and to everybody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I say this, you know, you got a second chance. You have life. You're breathing, you know what I'm saying? And if you ever do anybody any wrong, be the first to apologize.
Apologize.
You know, live a clean life and you'll be fine. Yes.
Awesome.
Definitely.
I have a question for Mr. Allen. Allen,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to. I believe you're the voice on the 10th of September traditional song. Was that your voice right there that we
Yes,
heard?
sir.
Yes.
We cut that song in New York City.
Let's hear a piece of it.
It was the 10th day of September in 98 and a Domini, when our forefathers won the glorious flag at old St. George's Key. Then hail them, cheer them, let our grateful loyal hearts not fail them, as we march and sing and shout a merry glee, the battle of St. George's Key. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. It was the 10th day of September in 98 and a Domini, when our forefathers won the glorious flag at old St. George's Key. Then hail them, cheer them, let our grateful loyal hearts not fail them, as we march and sing and shout a merry glee, the battle of St. George's Key. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. It was the 10th day of September.
So, Miss Lerner, I bet you didn't know that was the voice of Alan Andren.
That was the voice.
You that
I didn't
that,
know either.
that famous song, and nobody knew it was this gentleman right here who was the
Famous
voice. Yeah,
song that we've been playing
for years, over years,
years after
every single
years.
year. Mm-hmm.
Alan,
Yes.
we did not.
like I said, I basically live a simple life. I I get up every day and I pray. I pray for the nation, the state of the nation. Right now, it's not good. I pray for people all over the world because the world has just been hit by something that's so devastating. It almost like literally brought the tourism business in Belize to a standstill. My good friend Keith Samuels in LA, I say hi to you, Keith. He's about to go back to Belize, but he's kind of weighing the situation. You know, when you go to Belize, Keith, say hi to everybody back there for me and wish them well. I wish you all well and good health.
Mr. Anthony Richards. Mr. Anthony Richards said hello.
Hi, Anthony. How are you?
Right. Mr. Tony Wright was saying hello and he would like to get in touch with you. So all those legends are reaching out. So it's good to see you here today. We
Yes.
appreciate you. We appreciate you.
And my friend Carlton, I want to say hi to you. And sorry about your wife passing. And just stay strong, brother.
Yes,
Thanks.
we thank you for being here, Carlton. We
Yes,
thank you for
thanks.
being
Appreciate
here.
that.
I know we're working out the technical things, but at least the people know that you're here. So we can hear you and they can hear you. We're going to play a little bit more of your song. But in the meantime, I know you have a gospel CD that you came out. We're going to come back to you, Faron. It's called, I think, My Family. Can you tell
Correct.
us? Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about that CD, and then we're gonna play something. Hopefully, we have that off that CD. Tell us.
All right, that happened. I was in Belize in '96,
Mm-hmm.
and so
Okay.
from here to LA, I mean, to the States. First thing I'll do is I got to ski,
Okay.
and I skied, and I came home to Jersey City, and I went back to LA. I spent 2 weeks. Didn't have no money. Really. When I left LA after 2 weeks, I had 3 songs started.
Mm-hmm.
And I had Johnny Crawford, of course, who was the one engineering everything and helped me out with everything. And so, and my wife, of course. Of course, my wife was the one who was right beside me, thick and thin. And when it ran out of money, then I called my friend who was still my producer, Peggy Stutterfront, from LA, of course.
Mm-hmm. All right, Mr. Jackson, is he still there with us?
Yeah,
You got,
we got his song.
you have his song?
Yes.
Okay, Carlton, we're gonna play something from that gospel
The
CD.
family.
Get my family, yeah.
I said, I want to thank you, Lord, for my family. I want to praise your name, Lord, for my family. Oh, it's only through you. Oh, it's only through your only you, Lord. It's one family. Yeah, yeah. Oh, one family, Lord. It don't matter, no, it don't matter where we are. I said it don't matter, no, just don't matter how we are now. Oh, we look to you, oh, only you, Lord, only to you, Lord. Let me tell you, oh, this one family, yeah, oh, this whole wide world. We could be in the north, and we could be in the south. Oh, we could be in the east. Oh, we can be in the west. Oh, it just don't matter. Lord, let me tell you now. Lord, I want to thank you for my family. Oh, I just want to praise your name, Lord, for my family. One more time now. It's only through you, Lord. Oh, only through you. We're one family. We're so glad, Lord. So glad you put us together now. In this whole wide world. Everybody, come on. You know, the whole wide world is so troubled today. North, south, east, and west. And with so many problems, I keep asking myself, why can't we get along? You know, it's so good to have a family. A family that loves and trusts you. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, Lord, it's only through you. It's only through you, Lord.
The voice of the great Carlton Brown right there on Radio Belizemix. And a wake up like this, what a song. Put it together. Give it together. Come on, give it a hand. Go ahead, Lorna.
Yes. So Carlton said he still got it. He got better. You guys, what you have coming up next? Anything, Carlton? Anything? Anything coming up?
I don't think. Okay, go ahead, Carlton.
Anything coming up, Carlton? What's new for the soulful Carlton Brown?
Right now, working some original songs, which I need to get in the studio and bring it out. Once they do that, they have something to bring out and then I do a little tour.
All right. So it's called the soulful Carlton Brown. Yes, he still got it, you guys. He still got it. We're going from video to phone call, so that's what's happening here today. We're going to take it back to the young producer who got a taste of the journey of 40, 50 years of music and entertainment from these legendaries here. And so, Faron, I want you to talk a little bit on your new project real quick, the song that you have on that project, and then we're going to talk about your celebration for tomorrow, and then we're going to do some shout outs.
Okay, so the new album is called Dugonani. It's 10 songs.
My daughter say what? Dugonani?
Dugonani.
I'm not even going to let you explain what that means, but go ahead.
And it have 10 songs, and basically, for me, with my music that I choose to do, I just really want to make people dance. It's the one thing that I think I have to offer the world, dance, and so either dance or tell a story or a love story or something like that. So the whole album definitely could make you move, and you guys could check it out on every single platform. It's everywhere. Every streaming platform you can find it. It's up on YouTube, everything. Faron King with a F, so Faraoh King, and Dugonani is the album. Now this album I work with Lil Jon, I work with Black Ninja, and I work with Glenn Q Garcia, and also I work with this young producer out of Chicago, Tristan Love. First time me and the man work, but he actually produced the song Joe Grind for me. Everything else was produced by Glenn Q Garcia, Lil Jon, and Black Ninja.
Okay, so on that album you have songs like Shirley, you got Dugonani, of course, you got Wiggle Waggle, and you got Shall I Baby.
Yeah.
Shall I Baby, you got Joe Grind, and you got something I can't really say here. You got No Touch Me.
No, you have to get, when a person have a rasta, they call him a ras.
No
right?
Touch Me here.
No touch me ras. Out of a ras, right? So,
Okay, No Touch Me Ras. Alright, so we have songs like those. So that album, you guys, is nothing but hits after hits. It will make you move. So from that album, what is NYOB?
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business, yeah. That's something they used to tell me. MYOB.
Right, mind your own business. Yes, of course. So from that album, you guys, I think he's sending some message that he really wants to say. Shall I, baby? Mind your own business and stuff like that. You guys get his new project. This is his new project. He can tell you once again where to find those music, and we're gonna play something else off that CD for you. And then you have your first CD that you came up with, Little June, I think, Wrong and Wrong, which is for Faron King. That's where I first saw the name.
Wrong and Wrong was a single, but Wrong and Wrong is on this album. Wrong and Wrong up on the Dugonani album. So I released like maybe two singles before I released the album.
Okay.
Wrong and Wrong and Shall I Baby on the Rice and Beans rhythm.
All right, so I'm gonna ask the producer to kind of like throw some one of his favorite.
Well, here goes Dugunani. The song Dugunaga followed by Wiggle Waggle. Wiggle Waggle, Waggle Wiggle. Yo. This your boy Faron. Then they got la wiggle waggle. Then they got la wiggle waggle. And then the song called Shirley. It's your boy Faron. I used to live upstairs with this young lady. When he was Shirley. Park Freetown Road. Shirley, she me only fast. She like mind people business. That can interfere in the one. I'm telling about her right now. I mean, okay, I'm gonna tell her about. Shirley, take it boomer. Knock on the ceiling. Check out where they gone upstairs. Shirley, take it boomer. Bang on the floor, 'cause she couldn't take the night. All hear the ay ay ay, ay ay ay, ay ay ay, ay ay ay. All hear the ay ay ay, ay ay ay. The music on Radio Belizemix. That's the Fair King right there. Go ahead, Miss Lerna.
All right, you guys, that is some hot music on this album. You guys have to go out and get it. You got to go out and get it. So, you guys, let me throw this in here, and then Faron is going to tell us what's happening tomorrow. I have to get back and make sure my sponsors hear me. We want to thank all our sponsors once again: Little Belize Restaurant, Probis Tax and Accounting. All right, Radio Belizemix, of course. And our transportation, executive transportation, 13 transportation, and also all the help I get with the technical support, my daughter Brianna and Dr. Tez online. All right, you guys, we thank everyone for sharing, liking, and help us promote this talk show, you guys. We love you. We appreciate you. Easy B. Thank you, you guys. My goodness. You guys been pushing it and helping us a lot with the promotion. Bernie, can't thank you enough. Thank you. Radio Belizemix, of course. You guys, tomorrow, we're going to get to tomorrow at Little Belize Restaurant. And don't forget, there's some great food up there. We got Bile Up and all that kind of thing there. So please call in Little Belize and check on your Bile Up. Put your order in 310-674-0696. And tomorrow they will be out there. It's going to be beautiful. They're going to be social distancing. Reserve your table because you know there's only a few tables that's going to be out there. So make a call to Little Belize. Ask some questions. It's going to be live streaming through Mr. Faron Smith, TBZN TV. He's going to have it going on back there. He's going to tell you about that right now. But don't forget, Bile Up today and tomorrow. All right? If they don't have today, it's just tomorrow. But do check 310-674-0696. Tomorrow, Little Belize, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Faron, can you tell us how this streaming is going to be going?
Yes, so the streaming start tomorrow at 4 p.m. LA time. So 6 for Chicago, 7 for New York, 5 for Belize, and then
Are you trying to give all those?
so everybody can know. Tomorrow, yeah, exciting. We have Go Away, we have Garif, we have Donkey Man, we have Preacher Man, we have Little June, we have Pharaoh King, Dan Marcos, Bert McCoy, Franchise, Joabo. Yo, we're going out bad tomorrow. So song just like what really would have happened tomorrow, with the exception of the bands, you know what I mean? You know the bands then are going bad tomorrow, but you know, we are doing like this with all the artists. Then we have DJ Selector Easy B and we have DJ Cool to nice up the thing with the DJs. You know what I mean?
Sounds
right,
like
and don't forget, you guys could come sit, have some food, and watch that live on big screen with DJ No Side will be spinning the music for you out there at Little Belize Restaurant.
That's
all
right.
right, you guys. Woo, keep going, Faron.
Happy Independence to every single Belizean out there. And Mr. Andren, big up yourself. Your music wicked. Your music wicked. Your music wicked. I like your music long time. And you know, it's a pleasure for me, the person that, you know, do this music.
Yes.
That's what I aspire to be, like great Belizean like you know what I mean? I want my music be heard forever. They don't have to know my face. They just need to know the tune.
Actually cut off my afro, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Your new album?
All my hair.
You used to have a big afro, Mr. Allen?
Yes.
Okay.
What about people to find your new album?
Well, like I said, I haven't done anything since the 10th of September record and the Till Daylight record I did with the Harmonettes.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a CD. If anyone has a CD, I'm going to probably put that together and put it out there.
So you know Mr. Godfrey McGregor?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a great grandpa. That's my great grandpa.
Boys, Deli and Carl.
Yeah.
They were in LA playing joints like Laguna Niguel out that way. I think it was called the New Messengers Band. You remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carl and Deli, then I'm a grand uncle.
Oh, okay. I worked with them. I worked with them back in the days. A younger generation took over with the Harmonettes, and so I put some work in with them. They got the keyboard player. What was his name? Edwin McGregor.
Elwin Lewis. He's my uncle. My mother for him sister.
Okay.
Oh, wow. All right.
I think I when I say harmonious, I mean I say, you know, that my great grandfather, you know, that the house I come from, so that's why, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, you come from a musical family.
Yeah,
okay, so we're gonna try to get Carlton. Is he in here? Let the world know some of the songs. I'm gonna bring back memories with some of Carlton's songs, like that he's sing. That's, you know, that's how strong my love is. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Right, Mr. Johnson? And knock on wood, you guys. Knock on wood, right, Carlton? Can you hear me? I've been loving you too long. Some of those, oh my goodness, love songs, strong love and different stuff like that. He has, Painted Love, Carlton. I got some information from back in 1993 on those little, you know, little CDs, them little cassettes. There's No One Like You.
There's this one right here, No One Like You, by Carlton Brown. You want to hear this one? Sure. Let's take this from the top.
You know it's not easy
easy to find a good love. So if you have someone who cares and who really loves you, love her every day. Don't let her get away. No, no, don't let her, don't let her, don't let her get away. You know it's not easy to find a good woman. Oh, it's not easy to find a good love. So if you have someone, you know you've got to love her every day. And don't let her, no, don't let her get away. Oh, no, you've got to love her each and every day. You've got to love her every day. Yeah, you know, we have a fantasy of letting things slip through our fingers sometimes. Don't let this happen to you. Because, you see, love is the thing that the whole wide world needs plenty of today. And I really, really love you. That's why I'm singing this song to you, baby. There's no one like you. No, no one. There's no one like you. You know it's not easy. Love hurts, love scars, love won't and mark any heart not tough or strong enough to take a lot of pain, take a lot of pain. Love is like a flower, knows a lot of rain. Love hurts. Love hurts. I'm young.
The voice of the great Carlton Brown. He's back on the line, Lerna. I have him on the phone. Go ahead, Lerna.
Carlton,
Soulful Carlton Brown.
Carlton,
Yes.
talk to me.
Yes.
Talk to me. Love hurts. Man, we were just listing some of those love songs that you was getting us ladies with. Not my getting the ladies with songs like, you know, I'm still in love. Woohoo!
Yes.
I'm still
yes.
in love with, you know. So can you
It's real.
just can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in and out.
Can
You're in
you
and out.
can you just give us a little
I got you now. I got you
taste
back.
about the back in those days? Yes. Huh? Those songs and those days on stage when you were performing, what is the reaction of the crowd? What is the reaction of the crowd with those songs back
There's
in those days?
always a good feedback. Good feedback, honestly. Especially if I don't sing with a sweating song, they think something is wrong. You know, so I got it.
Hold on, Mr. Carlton, because we're getting an echo. Do you have something on that is loud in your house?
I don't think so.
Because we're hearing a feedback right there. Echo like sound.
Feedback.
Yeah. Okay, you could lower something that is loud in the house.
Well, maybe the phone. That's one thing.
Well, just go ahead. Go ahead. Let's work with it. Go ahead.
Right. So we're
right.
talking about the reaction of the audience and when you're singing all these love songs because, you know, in our days, my mom never let us go to none of them kind of dance there. Because if we dancing too close, here she comes.
Well, but I used to just to enjoy it, but I used to notice at times when I'm coming on. So once I come on, right? The first song hit. Oh, whoever is out there in the back, wherever they are, they hit for the dance hall.
I head to the front. Here they come.
You know?
Nice songs. We do appreciate. So now I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna ask our legendary Alan there. Music back then. Wait, before I go there, I saw a flyer from Morris back in them days. You were performing, and the concert was only like $2.
Oh.
$2 for VIP.
That's Berzell.
Yeah, Berzell back then.
Yeah, it was Berzell.
So we're gonna say compare back then to today's world with the music, the soulful music, and the price of today. What is your thought on that?
I tell you, I didn't get that question. I didn't get that tip now. What you said.
Well, can you repeat for him, please?
What was the question?
I said, with the music, the love music that's playing, that he is singing back then, and the music of today, with the love music of today, what is the comparison and the prices of today dances?
Like, today music is generic.
Generic.
Back then you was getting organic music. That's the difference. So the technology-wise, it's kind of help makes a lot of things going on today. But back then you were getting a real raw, real deal.
Right.
That's one of the main things that I see. You're getting real talent.
Right.
Real artists. Even the same thing, musically speaking, instrumentally. You can find a horn in the keyboard, whatever you want to get, different instruments in the keyboard. But back then you get real live body on stage. It's a big difference. Even though
that's what I want to hear, Will.
Today, people accept it. They'll learn to love it. Enjoy it. But the real deal, you never get that again like that. But you do. Some people still do go around and do live music. Really good,
Right. And Mr. Allen, what is your thoughts on our generation with the music, and especially the soulful music, because we get a lot of the soca.
I feel like every generation has their allure. Back then, we had our allure. You know what I'm saying? The young generation have their allure. Of course, the music is different in a lot of ways, but traditional. I mean, I listen to Will Johnson's Radio Belizemix, and you get a good variety of reggae, rhythm and blues, even up to this day. And then you have a lot of Norteños getting in with the reggae soca mix. So everybody has their own allure. Everybody has something going for them now. I love listening to soca rock. Some of these guys are good, and so I don't knock what the younger generation are doing. What we did back then was good, but the younger generation are coming up with new ideas and stuff like that. I agree with Carlton that a lot of the live shows, though, they're like cutting corners in the sense that there's no horn section. Back then you have a set of 8. Now you have a set of 5, and everything is synthesized. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see more musicians get involved, and even if you take a pay cut, man, the idea is that you have a full complement of 8, 3 horns, your drummer, your keyboard player, your guitarist, maybe 2 guitars. You know what I'm saying? It make a little less money, but at the same time they lose a little bit of the fullness But
Right.
I mean, the younger generation are doing well. I like a lot of the stuff that's coming out of Belize right now. Very, very creative, I'd say.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have a young one in here. I'm gonna let him voice his opinion and listening to you guys' music and see what is missing. If you listen clearly, like he noted, Faron, what do you think about getting that back in today's world?
I think that you know, basically whatever music touched during whatever generation is about whatever is trending during that time or whatever is the popular thing a lot of times, right? And but a lot of the music back in the days to me have way more meaning. Like they hit
Mm-hmm.
you know, that like they fight for something, like, you know. And I also love like music nowadays. Like it's not too much love music. Like it just, well, they are love music, but it's not the same way. Like, you know,
Like, I want to believe a lot of the Faron, a lot of the folks who wrote music back then used to tell a story, and most of it, I would say, was based on personal experience and stuff like that. That's the reason why there was so much passion in the music, you know, and it meant a lot to people. Right.
Very true.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, in the days when a man is sing for a woman, I like you really just really pour out your heart to she, you know what I mean?
Hey, if you do that too much today, then I tell you you're soft.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I had to cry too much today. What he to cry for?
You know, I mean, it's just you can never replace what happened in the OG days. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just it's so different now. Like, you know, R&B, you could hardly hear R&B nowadays.
But there's one thing that Alan said, that we do cut corners because we don't want to pay out that money for the horn section. When you come with a band, come with a full band. That's all that's all he's saying for today music. Certain things is missing out because we cut in corners. And you come with a 3-piece band or a 5-piece band, and then you don't get the full gel and essence of the music. So
I agree with that too. I just think that, you know, nowadays are like, I know that, you know, you wouldn't want a band with you or something like that. It just, everything have to be compact nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's the thing that I will talk from experience right here. If you guys don't mind me giving my piece right here.
Yes,
yeah.
please.
Back in the days, people did not mind paying the cost of a real 12-piece or 8-piece band.
That'd be the next thing, mommy.
Today, people want to pay your DJ price, and you have 12 people or 8 people who have to go into rehearse 5-6 days. Get their uniform. They have to look alike on stage. Practice their move they're gonna do. People don't want to pay for that today. They want to give you DJ price. You know,
Yeah.
and unless we change that as owners of band or band producers or band members, we can change that, because I for sure will not take my band out there for a little bit of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we have the power to change that.
Wait, no. They're not like that. I don't think that right. I think that people just pay less for music in a whole nowadays. You know what I mean?
No, but I was making a correction here, Faron, that back in the days people were paying good money for a band to perform. They're not doing that today.
Music across the board, they're gonna pay good for music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so nowadays they pay even less for music, and then with the streaming, it's even less now. So, you know what I mean? So, for get like a 12-piece band out there, I mean, man, I wish, but I forgot I hit your pocket.
Yeah, but you know what? Surprisingly but true, if I could give props to Gil Harry 7, Gil Harry is still doing that right now with the 4-hand section. You know what I'm saying? I saw them last night performing, and so we do have some Belizean who acknowledge the fact that these people are talented musicians and deserve that kind of money. I know for a fact Gil Harry 7 is doing good and doing well and still standing from way back, a band that used to exist from Santino's days, Lord Rayburn days and more, and still going.
True.
That's right.
So it
So
could happen.
we just have to get back. We just have to get back to that era where the payment to these band and these people in the entertainment, because you guys know how hard it is, Faron.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know how hard it is. You guys know you guys work hard. You in the studio. I mean, nights after night. So we're gonna have to figure out to pay people what they are worth, and bring when you come for a show. Don't half step. Even if it's two people in the audience, you got to bring that full set. Full set of band members.
Yeah.
On stage.
Most def, represent.
We got to get back, and that would bring back the quality of our music and the respect, that we need. We need to get back right now.
But like Will was saying, as a culture, the promoters and the people that bring these bands on, like he's saying, I agree with him. They have to step up.
Right.
To the plate and dive into them pocket,
Right.
To bring out quality.
Stop being in the pocket.
Dive
Promoters.
Don't attack promoter, not promoter too,
Don't kind of like
who's paying the artist? Who's paying the artist?
It's just if the people pay the promoter pay the artist.
Right.
There we go.
Oh wait, and that's another thing, right? The people do not want to pay $5 and $10 to come see the artist. So that's how you make your money, right, Faron?
Look, in 2018, we put on each day 17 Belizean artists, and we charge $15 to come in per person. That's less than $1 per artist, okay? 17 are the best LA have to offer in Belizean talent. And they still cuss out without it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It still cuss out without it yet. So
they don't want to pay $15.
Well, we're almost running out of time, Lorna.
Yes.
But I want to take. Hold on. I want to quickly take this
up.
time. I want to quickly take this time to say to the legendary Carlton, who is still on the line right now on the phone line. Carlton, you are a legend. I have the utmost respect for you. You have made your impact, and your feet is your feet and your hand, all your footprints there all over the place. I respect you that much. And Mr. Alan Andren, my family, sir, I take my hat off to you. You that voice, like I said when I played the 10th of September song, how many people did not know that you were the voice, for that song, and for them to see you in person now, even though we had to go and dig you out from behind the rock, we're glad to have you online. And to my fellow compadre right there, Pharaoh King, you are a man with plenty hats. You're like Hamani, what we call a PG. Right. You wear some of the different hats. You keep on doing what you're doing. That's just me to the legends that we have here right now. Go ahead, Miss Lerner.
Thank you. Okay, guys, I want to give you guys this opportunity to wrap up, to give your thank yous, and give me a quick, whatever you guys want to say at this point. All right, and Faron, for many know how much you've done. We do appreciate everything you do in the community. I mean, we've been doing stuff behind the scenes and secretly and different things that people don't even know about. Okay, so wrap up time, you guys. We're going to start with the legendary who paved the way. Go ahead, Mr. Allen. Anything else you would like to say?
Yes, I just want to give a great big shout out to a few people. A great big shout out to Junie Crawford, Ernest Tillett, Michael Castillo. Michael is a keyboard player. He's bad.
He's bad.
McGregor Boys, Carl and Delay. And the list goes on to include Sam Hamilton, Zoila Clark. Remember Zoila?
Wow, yeah.
Henry Young, I don't know if he's still alive. And his family, they built Bird's Eye.
Yes.
Bird's Eye became a pretty popular spot in the entertainment business.
Come on.
And Elihu Flowers, out there, brother. Anthony Richards, and all those people. And my brother Butchie, my son up in New York, Mr. Leroy Hyde, Bling Bling Man. I say a big shout out to all you guys. Hope you have a good 10th day of September celebration, all of you. I love you guys. Stay well during this COVID-19 time. Take care of yourself, eat right, and love on people, okay? God bless you all.
Nice. Nice wrap up. Thank you so much. Right, is Mr. Carlton Brown still in the house?
Yeah, he's still there. Go ahead, Carlton.
Hi, Carlton.
All those
Can
names
you
that
give your
Alan
final
just
words?
called are basically it's a lot of the same people that I have a lot of respect for and have encouraged me in doing what I'm doing right now. I give big shout out, especially to Junior Crawford, because they really sealed me with that Gatto CD, which I know will last me, you know. And you guys, both of you, Lerner and Will, I appreciate you guys because what you all have done have got me out of bed, so to speak. Yeah, I was in a place, but you guys has pulled me out.
Thank you.
And I thank you both for it.
You're welcome, sir.
Because the first time you asked me, I wasn't ready.
For hanging in there. I know this task.
Yeah.
It wasn't an easy task for me, but I'm
Is he
out
still
the
there?
hole right now. I'm out the hole, so I'm gonna keep on working with this new chapter in my life, and whatever I do, to God be the glory.
Thank you very much,
All
Mr.
right.
Carlton. Go ahead, Lorna.
Thank you.
Good night.
All
Thank you, Carlton.
right. Thank you. All right, Faron.
Yes.
Wrap
First,
up, please.
huh?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Faron. Wrap up.
First, I want to say Happy Independence Day to every Belizean all over the world. Represent. And thanks to Queen Lerna and thanks to you, Will. Thanks to you guys for having me on the show and promoting my music. And thanks to everybody listening out there. I love you guys, and please go find my music and leave a comment or whatever, if you like it, even if you don't like it, leave a comment. Let me know what's up. Thank you. You can find it on every
If you
single
like it,
platform.
even if you don't like
I wanna shout out to Little John. Big up my boy. Little John just released his video. I wanna shout out to Little John. Little John produced more than half of my album. Boom. Yeah, Little John, get it, my boy. Oh my God. I want to shout out Glenn Q Garcia. He produced the next other half. Black Ninja, he produced the next other half. And I want to shout out Tristan Love, Gilbert Pokin at Chicago. Big up yourself, Skinny Gilly. Everybody that had something to do. Oh, I can't forget the OG Phil Smart. Phil Smart, right? No Touch Me Ras. He write that song. And he just awesome. So big up yourself, Phil Smart, and all the Smarts right now. They just had a death in their family, and the service
Right.
today.
Okay.
R.I.P. to Mark and R.I.P. to Del Smart. Mr. Andrew and the young man, Dion Castillo. His father is Michael Castillo that you shout out. So you just heard music from your friend son, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yes.
That's
All right.
So once again, happy Independence, everybody, and be safe and celebrate your way.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Give it up, you guys, for our guest right there. It has been a journey. So I'm going to say my final thank you, and then we're going to come to a close. You guys, we do appreciate you guys for taking out the time. Ooh, we digging them out, you guys. If you guys have anyone that should be on this platform, please contact me or Will, and we will surely try to get them on. Okay, so once again, let me thank the folks, my sisters, them, Laverne, Elaine, Verona, and everyone there. Little Belize Restaurant in Inglewood. You guys support our Belizean businesses. All right, we are located there in Inglewood, and tomorrow's special will start from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come on down with DJ No Side, and there's some other special surprises that's going to be there. All right, live streaming and everything will be happening. Also, technical support, my daughter Brianna, Dr. Tez, everyone that helps me share this flyer and get the word around. For the team song that you guys hear, I Wake Up Like This is by Mr. Michael Wagner and Mr. Carl McGregor. Awesome. I love my song, you guys. So I hope I'm not forgetting anyone, but if I am, I thank you. I love you, and we do appreciate you, Miss Johnson, Bev. Hey, Ty. All the logos from I Wake Up Like This is from Mr. Johnson's son, Ty Johnson, and I think we got it all in, you guys. Thanks for hanging with us within this little technical difficulties with with things, but we are working things out, and we are getting all the legends up to par with this technical virtual situation. So we thank you for hanging in there. Ladies, gentlemen, world, you guys are here with us on I Wake Up Like This.